Prairie, Wapiti.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As outlined in the Rural Health Review, there was strong feedback that there needs to be better access to health care services in rural areas of Alberta. Beaver Lodge is home to one of Alberta's oldest rural hospitals. In the latest budget, the government promised $2 million to design a new urgent health care facility in Beaver Lodge. The new facility in Beaver Lodge was to be used as an example for future facilities in Airdrie and Sylvan Lake. My question to the Minister of Health: will this government commit to funding this much-needed urgent health care facility in Beaver Lodge as was promised to them?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the honourable member for the question. We have heard a lot of discussion around decisions being made by past government that wasn't actually based on evidence. And I think we owe it to the people of Beaver Lodge and to the people of Alberta, who are all taxpayers, to make sure that we are considering all options while we move forward. So I won't be able to make that commitment. Unlike other governments, when I make a commitment, you can count on it.
Mr. Speaker, to the same minister, given that yesterday in the interim supply debate you said that the plan to adhere with original funding for Beaver Lodge, or the capital plan in the original 2015 budget, you would stick to as proposed. Can you commit to the funding to the Beaver Lodge facility and indicate the specific time, considering there's been 7 years of study on this already, Mr. Speaker?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for the question. I like that the fact that the third party, who was actually the government at the time, is highlighting the fact that they've stalled for 7 years on commitments that they
Second supplemental.
Well, Mr. Speaker, 7 years, and that just proves that we weren't making them for political decisions. This facility is much needed, has much needed replacement, and I wish this minister would commit to this facility and the design that's going to be used across all rural Alberta.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the member for the opportunity to basically supplement what was asked of my honourable colleague, the Minister of Infrastructure. He's mentioned that we're working on ensuring there's a sunshine list. The sunshine list will demonstrate that this government is taking evidence and fact in making their decisions moving forward on behalf of all Albertans.